Hey yo, oops. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. How are we? How are we? Can you believe it? A Gabloingy stream? Two people followed me. Why? Why these two? Okay. Booby mode? No. Like, I didn't even realize. It's just on this playlist, I'm so sorry. It's so fucked up. This is calm orchestrionals to have in your house. Immediately coming off of the fucking Puppets Bunke just like theme between fights. This fucking song. I got Magoo on me. Are you gonna be chill? Are you gonna be chill, Magoo? He's gonna be so chill. Literally so chill. Um, yeah, so we'll probably go around 3 hours today. And then I'll take a break for a little. And then the wedding. Right after, I think it's at many fires. I've been wanting to play so bad. I was gonna stream this morning, but I was too sleepy again and my bed was too warm. So I was like, okay, I'll just stream tomorrow. Azum and Nama are the voice memes we were looking for yesterday. I loved those voice memes. Boing, boing. Be online. Whoa. Okay. I will now be playing the story. So Elle, get out of here. If you don't wanna. I don't think what's happening right now is too spoilery, but like, still. You can stay if you want. You don't have to go. But too much background noise. True. But it's time. Bye-bye. Feeding the ribbit. Wait, where are we up to? Hold on. Because I think I have a dungeon coming up, right? Oh yeah, in like lore quests. We need to gather our voices. Right, so Wuklamat was kidnapped. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubiga knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, I already had the foresight to release your punity. It was punity, right? Yeah, from its highness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Aaronville, as an expert of wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him, Walla? Okay. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Edenshirt's artisans are but a short walk away. Let us divide the tasks and have at it. Woo 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 woo. I was so sleepy a little earlier, but I'm drinking a caffeinated beverage. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild ponies downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. You're not that far away. I think I'll do people for this one too. So if you want to help out. Assuming our penalty has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of my Shigaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. You can definitely queue for something in the meantime. It probably won't be for another like 30 or so minutes. Wild penalties eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I've prepared, which should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. The Gakka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punity's enticing feast. Yay. I think you should shower. I want to take a shower, but I might between end the stream and the wedding. Where is it? Oh, there. Get it. And those plenty feet along the water's edge. Whee! I'm surprised it was spreading it in such shallow. Oh, probably because the... Does it flow that way? No, it's flowing like towards the waterfalls. Are they like land critters too? All set? I've just finished out laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Here she is. Oh, okay. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. But come on, come with me. Because they're huge. Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats and then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our punity back. Punity. I keep saying punity. Who shitty? Damn. Oh my god. Giant. What's up? I'm streaming. What do you want?
I was just gonna rant about one of the rings because we just finished it.
Oh.
And I'm crying and I had a whole breakdown about how small hobbits are and I got cute aggression about them.
Oh no. Thank you. Oh, you got woken up. Anvil has the punity in hand then. Good. I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are off in Edinburgh right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. That's the last ether kern I need. Thancred must know something by now. You found her. Understood. Thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hubio's boat to its destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Baku Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Amatia's in Richleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the punity and make our way back down. Oh god. Ihui Katuna? I don't know. This is gonna be a voiced cutscene. I can tell.
Thancred.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Um. I'm not too sure.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Fosunten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears.
What do you mean to her?
Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
I really like his voice.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward!
I've loved all the new voice
Dare
actors.
ambush me?
Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
This isn't an instance, is it? This is just a cutscene. Oh, but we are fighting, I think. No?
That one's not to be underestimated.
I'm not.
They can do nothing
I'm
while
just
we
like walking past all of them. Yoink. Aww.
Impeccable timing.
Thank you.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall
Oh,
here,
God. Oh,
we
Lord.
fail our siblings for nothing.
I'm sorry.
Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Ah! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
So did they just take the one keystone, or?
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
I assume we can just get another one. The finger doesn't really sound off to me. It might be a mic quality thing, maybe? I can't really tell. I think I'd have to hear like a comparison to him in like Endwalker. Because it's been so long since since I've heard him, since the end of, since 5.55. Wait, is it 5.55? 6.55. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Damachi. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you too. Uncle Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him and it cost me a keystone. Fontaine upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Yeah. I guess, yeah, we'll just yoink it back later on. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Baku Jaja curse some useless Buniwa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Sarilja. I would assume he is devoted to our brother, and is the only Buniwa I know participating in the rite of succession. If Sarilja was somehow involved in this, I'll never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Okay, my goo. He gets so angry sometimes. Understandably. Bagu Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lama T. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Lions Guard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. She's growing so much. She's growing so much. It's something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamat? You bet I am. Zaralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Give me my ether current. Oh, I skipped that. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Yay! The road beckons, friends. Let us be on our way to the Yakoi. Then it's back to where the path through the mountain begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakesa? Just gonna rub my face in in it like that, huh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have lots of lost time to make up for. Now I can fly. There's some, like... I don't know what this is. I couldn't get to it before. Is it this little, like, island? No, it isn't. I was like, oh, maybe it's at the top of this thing, but it's not. Can't go that high. Hello. Right here. I can't even go to it. Is it the waterfall? I'm... I couldn't leave without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Nathanford to say a few words before moving on. Now Erinville's nowhere to be seen. Can you wait a few more moments? Ugh, so much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wicklamat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. Wow, wow. Gee. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Eke. Warlar. Barista, did you pass the by? I'm not a barista. I actually have barista training. Oof, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yakoi. That must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most of Tirali. For most Tirali, the giants really visit the lowlands. Here, in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. to watch over the Tural Vidral, Valley Garmanda, and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah, yes, Wuklamat told us all about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awake to strange powers. Indeed, yet even among these anomalies, Valley Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulu Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valigamanda was lured inside by Gulu Jaja's final play. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Orlai's Echo was where the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing two fates this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first, so I can beat my keystones out of him. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Right, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Kariozar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that the High Luminary, Grifferler, is to be found there. If we were to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. I got all the map in this area. I haven't got the ether currents though, I'm gonna do that later. You went to law school? I didn't go to law school. I just took a barista course. The temple guides have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Valigamanda's prison, it seems. Let's see if I can convince the guides to let us through. I am Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfere? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Ah, that was easier than expected. In we go then. Find my ether currents. Guts, is that? Hi, Valigamanda. Oh my god, there it is. Welcome. Hi, Luminary, go for that. He is not here. At present, I am Luminary Zermerwer. This is the Sky Ruin in Valigamanda. It is. The Tural Vidral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, are as brittle as leaves before Valigamanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Erkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulu Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valigamanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights, as their foe fought on. Oh, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulujaja tricked the Sky Rune into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. I was gonna say, is Valigarmanda... It's under a different name, right? But it's from one of the older games. And it was also in ice? And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, but the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valigarmanda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valigarmanda. Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. We are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfiller. That is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. The expeditions are underway. Then we'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. There's no way we don't fight that thing. Gods, Valigarmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. That. Have been snooping as usual, I see. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerfiller somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfiller's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their ways. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Hi, Magoo. Are you okay? I woke you up, I'm sorry. The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Let me ask you a question. That Zebral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How was she meant to succeed the mighty Gulujaja? I believe in her. She's gonna be an awesome ruler by the end of this. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find them, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone. That is the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Holy shit, it's Valigarmanda. Boing, boing, boing. Actually, Alan. No. You're farther away than that, I think. As of the High Luminary, I can only guess where you might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres. And his duties often take him outside the village. I think they've done a really good job at making the various places we visit in this one feel really lived in. Like, it's cool seeing, like, not just them, like, sitting around, but also there's ones that are, like, walking, and they move between places. It's like, that's cool. A lot of the older locations in previous expansions, like, they had a lot of NPCs in them, but they weren't really, like, moving place to place. It was more they were, like, seated somewhere or, like, having conversations somewhere. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? I like Kryle's little stance going on. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfle is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yokoi's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Oh, whoops. Proof, you say, and I encourage you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfle there, it will give us a chance to learn more about the Yokoi. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? McGee. The Wobble Dog stream. I've said this, it's not gonna be for a while. I have other stuff I want to stream. Heroes have gone ahead to proof following the trail west. There's side drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Erinvale? He should be able to point you in the right direction. No, I can't. I don't have Discord open. And I want a game. Why are you killing me? Because I won't play Wobble Dogs? You weren't even here for the original streams. I know, but I will play it. It's gonna be like an event thing, but it won't be for a while. These are cool. There's like these gashes of fire. It's like, ooh, these like claw mics. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. So it must be one of the skies left by Valigamanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wiklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. So these like gashes are all from Valigamanda too. It's cool. about to say, I love this nighttime music, but it's over now. Uklamatan wins again. Yeah, I really like it. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you good for that? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who come in search of them, of him. Oh, so we're meant to find our way here after all. Will you tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the heights of all of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your heights also. Yeah, I really like it. I don't know if we'll go there. Oh no, we are going there. This area is super cool. There's just like flowers everywhere. One thing that's interesting though is to the left of here I saw all the like rainbow hills, but there's no like passage through it, at least not yet. So I don't know if that's like a new area or not, or if it's just a set piece. I thought we'd go there, but we might not, because I was like, oh, let me look at the Yogg-Toral like map, and it's like, no, there's this area, but that's not connected to a Kopacha, so I don't know. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Sorry, Migu. They really are magnificent. And together they tell the tale of your people's history? They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you, ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Now I'll begin. The first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokai. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Tothrall under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yogg-Tothrall, unable to cross the strait by ship. Our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zergoy the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Tuliolal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Yogg-Tothrall. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Yogg-Tothrall those thousands years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight, for the local Tonawada and the Shitona. It was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. You go in the bed. Hold on. Both cats on the bed, so I want to make sure they don't fight. Good, McGee. I don't want them to fight. Lay down. There you go. There you go. Listen. I've heard of this before. Lacking inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might even have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Ukopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after that disaster in Yogg-Tothrall and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us. Here in the stones upon which we recorded our days. Here, in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you blind you to what's right before your eyes. Magoo? Don't be bad. He's he was sniffing Randall. At least you didn't smack her. Wanna go in your bed? No? What do you want then? I don't know what he wants. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening? He wants back on my lap. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Chirali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you're ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Wakor Zomor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Wakor Zomor. Ah, Magoo! Yeah, Magoo's chilling out here. Please don't attack Randall. You can relax there. I think the dungeon is next. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. Well, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on. We don't want to fall too far behind Alphano and the others. Ugh. I'm worried I'll lose my voice. Magoo. Now they're gonna fight. Stop it. Stop it. Back up. Back up. He was gonna smack her on the head. Go in your bed, dude. Randall. keeps holding onto the towel she was on. Oh, Randall. No, don't support Magoo. He's a bully. Okay. There she goes. She's comfy. Don't stand with Magoo. He's being messed up and evil. All Randall was doing was sleeping. That's such a cool mountain. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zaraja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard the same lesson. I can only hope that has made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Matt, what are you doing? Oh, this is the dungeon?
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Farther. Tomar. Tuliorulu. Korogar.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul Jaja like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
No,
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees.
Cool bird.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
That's right.
Good job, girl.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
She's such a little creature.
How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Wokor Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Randall's watching the screen.
Then we climb. Grifurlor is waiting.
Dungeon. It goes wow. Yeah. Autumn. Ooh. You're in a cutscene. Take your time, take your time. Oh. I did the opening to the roll class. Seemed like an interesting premise. I'll have to get around to them. I might do them in my my free time. I'm glad. I'm going to bed. Red mage. What do you have leveled so far? Hold on. Oh my god, you've got a fair few. Machinist, monk, astrologer, sage, warrior. And then some crafties and gatherers. How is monk? Is it still like weird? Or like after the changes and stuff? Because I think that, if I remember right, that's what you were like most worried about. Have fun with it, feels good still. Okay, I'm glad. I know they're like apparently changing some stuff up with it again, but I like some touching up to it. Same with astrologian. Yeah, I'll definitely need I'll definitely take a shower after stream so I can keep myself awake a little bit for the wedding. It's in 2 hours. Wow, 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 wow. And a robot missile launcher. Yes, I've seen that. I'm very excited. They like already did something that I'm really happy with. They replaced what was it called? Ricochet. Ricochet had such an like a boring old animation, and they updated it with another thing. Mario movie. So awesome. Oh, wait, shit to Pictomancer. Yippee! Oh, it's this one. This looks super cool. This is peak fiction. Those things are awesome. I really like these. Those are cool. Baby boy. No, he was bullying Randall. Sister came in holding the goo. Don't stand with my gear. This is really pretty. I love that combo. Man, Pixelmancer feels so good to play. I don't know why. It's got like everything I want in a caste. Look at you! Aww. Such an animal. Oh. Okay. Easy to understand. Gonna do the same thing this time? Oh yeah. You should eat soon. God, even more. Okay. Yeah, I'm sticking with all of you. Nice. follow Autumn. True. Can ask whether they might be giants. I can. I've listened to some of their stuff. I like it. Not my like kind of music entirely, but I do like them. I think they're fun. They've been around for like a while. Wee. Oh, hi, Zaranja. What? Autumn got ahead of us. Guess I'll pick these? Or at least try to. I love how much damage the hammer does. Next boss? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, there's that bed. I like these like little descriptions. Oh my god. Oops. Scary. Nice. That's a cool boss. I really like that. Let me paint my motifs before I get in combat. It's such a pretty dungeon. Let me grab that chest. Oh, you get the ponchos! I don't need that one though. Is this the boss? It is. Oh, it's you.
I am Pur Furur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested. Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of End recount the fury of erupting peaks. Chronicles of End retell the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve.
Punch him.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
collecting his buffs.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should
Oh my god,
endure
do like,
my fury.
do like double damage.
Chronicles of Hell, recall the cruelty of merciless storms.
Oh, right. Cool. I like this fight a lot too. Did we kill him? No, okay, good. Ooh, bow. I don't use bows, but like, I'm glad there's weapons. It was very cool. I really enjoyed that one. Probably my favorite out of the two I've done so far. And thank you, Autumn.
Very good, Claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokwi were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled
Did we
with
beat
the legend
Zaraja?
of the Golden City.
Sorry, I was like checking out my hair in a mirror.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokwi.
Who
Is this
voices
true?
him?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise.
Oh my god.
Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering
crazy.
splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth.
It's like, yeah, he
as
used
I
to
have
beat
tested
up
those
everyone.
who came before you.
It was Gatorade.
Here and now, I think he means.
He's gonna get in the middle of like explaining it again, and then Zeralja's gonna show up.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Oh, he already beat him. Okay. I didn't know if he was still climbing the mountain. But he did set us back. Green apple flavor.
3 to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokwi. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes. It is a place of great significance.
Talking to himself.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valley Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zeralja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Fuck you, dude.
Zeralja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Sepulchre. I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Papa has a grave?
Is it the big one? No, okay.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenrun, the Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Gulul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Love. Yeah.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built. What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Trial, trial, trial.
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
I wonder what the right of like the ice one is then. Good, you're back. Oh, fuck. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray catch your breath, and then lend a hand where you can. Thank you. Ooh, actually, might steal some of that red dye. Thank you. If you are ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen these people's hurts. I know how to heal too. I know how to heal too. Oh, sorry that was loud. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in a bright red, searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Hello, Magoo. Okay, dude. Everything burns, the touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. Magoo. On the bed. Oi, don't scratch up my sweater. Oh. I've done all I can for now. Oh fuck, it's autoplay. That as well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? Details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorpolor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then I felt an intense wave of ether, and returned to find Wolai's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Feligarmanda had broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guide and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. My luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
Ooh, it's voiced. I'm surprised.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me. A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Sit Baku Jaja.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying withdrawal. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
What's your problem, man? Why? Why are you doing this?
You mustn't!
Shut up. Get out of here.
Rise and rage, little terror.
Dude, dastardly. Yeah.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
Why was that dude so calm? I would have been like pissed off. It's like, I have to guard this thing.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure.
No, I can handle it.
But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valiarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the rite of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you resolve to slay Valikarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Can you get the Gleaner, like, jacket?
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Didn't you get it in post-Amaleki? Do you? Is it... It's not the Wanderers one, right? I thought you just get his... I thought you just get the, like... The backpack. So, Anvil, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? Oh, okay. Thank you. The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vijal of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. It's a hand! A floating hand. Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time. You can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect, The problem with Valley Garmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valley Garmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja cast spells which quickened its fire aspect at Ethe, and the residents here were uniformly afflicted by banes. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that, upon breaking free, Valley Garmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults, as we are not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance. The device will respond to any living source of fire aspect at Ethe. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Walla, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyrim sightings we can compare, the more accurate the information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yakoi. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. Oh my god, the wedding's in an hour. We should be on our way as well. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire aspect at Ethe. Cool. The Seeker is ready to go, while I's Echo is still suffused with Skymoon's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensays. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Okay. Oh, I didn't get to talk to it. Source of fire aspect in ether located. Backing disengaged. It's just a fire element thing, fucking spirit. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. This is so intense. Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Yeah, newer source of fire aspect of ether. There it is. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. Woo! My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. We're like barely that far from Warlord's Echo. Another remnant of Valigamanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliolal saga, when Valigamanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Skymoon's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. That's so smart. That's so smart, Randall. That's so smart. Now, the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigamanda. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. Oh, that's where... Okay, I was like, I wonder when we're gonna go there. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigamanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Do we really have to follow it? No, okay, good. I was like, do I have to trail it until get to the other side of the map? Yeah, because I saw the like Rainbow Hills, I was like, I wonder when we're gonna go there. I thought it was like gonna be a zone, but it'll be where the dungeon, where the trial happens, I assume. I love the fog. It looks so good now. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyrune's fire. Now we know that we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Vidral itself. Calibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. Hello, Randall. Oh, big stretch. Here you go. She wanted some pets. Oh, you're so soft. You're so soft and badass. Look in my hand. I think we'd notice if Eligamanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Ooh. I'm so ready. I think I'll do that fight and then I will hop off and go shower so I can wake myself up and then wedding.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating
Dude, I've literally killed gods.
Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
7.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
You still live here.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
Hell yeah.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the sky ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Autumn, Max, are you available? Oh wait, it's a I might do this. I might do this, but if they're letting me do a trust with NPCs, I think I'll do that. I haven't had one of these since Heidelin. Raja's a viper. Innovator. Intrepid. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll do I didn't realize I was able to do that as a chest. Let's do that. I'm sorry, Autumn. It's so pretty. God, it's huge. Get in there. I trust you, Thancred. Yeah, this is like... Oh, it's a cone! Like, oh, it's a line AoE. Thank God. It's like...
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
How many of those do I have? Oh, cool. Oh, there's elevation in there. Ooh.
Try this.
Does Alizé just get hit with everything? Yeah, I have to be grounded.
Now I'll show you.
Oh, everyone's going up. Just... Ooh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's for the tanks. I like these little, like, snow globes it makes. Oh, it's not good. Oh, I was meant to be moving. Help me. Thank you, Kona. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay. Kona saved my life.
This should do it.
God.
Right on the mark.
This is such a cool trial. There's so much going on.
Behold the heavens' brilliance.
This one again.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Oh. Okay, that barely got me. Oh no, this is the one you want to be on the ground, really. Cute. Everyone's on the ground now. Oh, it doesn't matter. I know Alize is so ready to use that limit break.
Try this!
No one give a limit break. Uh-oh. Did I die? Or did we win? Oh no! I had like 2 health left. Oh, that was really bad. That was embarrassing. That is so... That's not good. I had 2 stacks of this. When did I lose it the other time? Oh. Okay, at least I can focus on DPS only this time. That's so embarrassing.
My turn.
My turn. It feels so stupid.
healing.
Green Alizé.
That's far enough. Just as I planned.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Oh yeah, I don't even have to go down facing. Over here. This having to redo this cost me my shower time.
You're tough, do you?
Behold the heaven's brilliance.
I think I've barely taken any damage.
Out of my way!
Like here. I'm gonna limit break now. Wow. Did it. It's gonna explode. Oh, never mind. It imploded. Thank you. I'm never gonna let myself forgive myself for dying with the boss at 2 health because I wanted the limit break right in front of it. This is such a cool area. Alright, we got a cutscene.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Kulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Yeah.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best. I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
I wonder what they've been talking about. Okay, cool. Your proud expression bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Sarelja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarelja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. It's nothing unusual for Sarelja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. Still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Father Garmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There could have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Hey, okay. I'm gonna have to walk back here next time I do the quest, but I'm ending stream because I have to get ready. That was fun. That was fun. We got a lot done. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll keep playing tomorrow. Same time. Alright, okay. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. I'm leaving in a rush because I gotta hurry and I have to pee real bad. Bye.